Good morning, folks. How are we all doing? Before anybody says it, yeah, I need a shave. There'll be a shave happening very soon. But I wanted to just put together a little video about smudging and the different types of items that you can use for it. So I will start with the ones that doesn't matter what meditation I'm doing, doesn't matter what healing session I'm doing, whether it's in person or distance. I use little Japanese incense sticks, and this is what they look like. They are a wee bit pricey, I suppose, for what they are, but I love the smell of them. They're clean, they burn clean, and they create a nice smell in the house. Now this jar, as you can see, was a candle. In the bottom of it is just simply chinchilla dust, or you could use sand. I have chinchilla dust because I had hamsters who like to wash in it. I use those all the time. They come in boxes like this, and they're called Morning Star. You can get all manner of scents. You can get myrrh, frankincense, cedarwood. Typically, if I'm doing a deep cleanse, it's cedarwood, frankincense, and myrrh I would burn because of the spiritual qualities that each possess. Now, following on from that, you get little bags of stuff like this. These are resins. You can get many different types, and they do smell stunning. Some of them smell absolutely stunning. Some of them are quite disgusting, if I'm honest. But there's another one, myrrh. One of the nicest ones of these you can get is a thing called Greek rose. It's bright pink, and it's made by Greek monks, and that's the only place that makes it. So it can be a bit pricey to buy, but it's worth buying. It gives a beautiful smell in the house. Now those resins, you have to burn them on a charcoal disc. For those of you who don't know what a charcoal disc is, this looks like a little biscuit. Now there's a indentation in that. I hope you can see it. That's where you put your resins to burn. Now this needs to be set on fire. Well, not on fire, you put a lighter to it and it starts to crackle and pop, and eventually it turns white like a piece of charcoal. Only when it's white do you put the resins on. This burns seriously hot, so you need to be very careful with it. I use two different methods for burning that. I use a little cauldron like this, and I have it set on the lid of a woodwick candle, because even the feet of that get incredibly hot, the little cauldron, so you need some sort of insulation. So I use one of these. A wooden coaster would work just the same, but make sure you set it in something that isn't going to get damaged with heat. Okay, I also use this, and please excuse the dust on it. There's like a little swinging incense burner that you would see in a Catholic chapel. Same idea, put the charcoal inside, put the resin on it, and then put the lid on and just let it diffuse throughout the room. So that's two different options for the charcoal discs. There's also then this item. It's called Palo Santo. Okay, it actually smells minty. There's a really sweet smell of this, and you just set fire to it and let the smoke fill the room. It's important to keep this dry, so I tend to leave it on top of a radiator so it's bone dry, and just use an ashtray or whatever to let it sit in while it's smoking. So that's that. Now the other item is sage or cedarwood. You can buy them in what look like sticks, or they just look like big sticks or a load of plants tied together. I tend to break them down. Now you can use the sticks. It's important to keep them dry as well, so keep them on a radiator or somewhere dry in the house. If you're walking around the house with it, you set fire to it, you let the fire go out, you let it smoulder. If you're walking around the house with it, make sure you carry a plate underneath it, because ash will fall off it and it could burn your carpet. Okay, so something important to remember, or you could burn yourself. So what I tend to do, I will break it up and put it in a bag, and then I use one of these. I know it doesn't look very clean, but this is the lid of a Yankee candle, and inside it I put my sage or my cedar wood and I set fire to it, and I walk around the house with this. Now, I don't hold the glass because it would burn, but I do set it on a wooden coaster where it can't slide off. Might be better in a saucer that has an indentation for a cup so that it doesn't move about. But that's the easiest way of doing it, so you don't drop ash around your house. And it also means you can get a lot more heat into that because it's closed in. It means you get plenty of smoke. So, those are the main smudges that I would use. You can buy all of that stuff on eBay, Amazon, or any of these places. Shop around though, because some places will take advantage and assume that you'll buy it regardless of the price. I just noticed the dirt on my finger, sorry, it's paint and dust from this stuff. I do wash, promise. The other thing to remember with the sage, especially the sage, for those of you who are aware of what marijuana smells like, it can give a hint of that smell. So if you get members of the local law enforcement due to give you a visit for any reason, or anybody in position, I suggest you wait until they leave. As far as the smudging goes, I will smudge my healing space, my home, pretty much every day. Certainly when someone comes for a physical visit, it's a foregone conclusion. I will be smudging the minute they leave the house, and that lifts their energies from my space. And it's important for you to do the same, especially if you have someone who visits you and who drains you. It happens. It's par for the course. We all can feel drained after someone visits. A good way to lift that is to smudge. It'll raise your vibration back up again, cleanse the room. It's also important to know that when you're smudging specifically to clear the energies, that you leave a window open. The theory being, the smoke of the smudge going out through the window pulls that dead energy out of your home. Other ways to raise the vibration in your home: certain types of music, certain frequencies of music will raise the vibration, although all music in general will raise the vibration in your home, unless you're listening to something really depressing. You can also use little musical cymbals that you get, the tiny ones you get that fit in your fingers. You can go around the house clapping those. You can also use a Tibetan singing bowl, go around the house with it, tapping it to get the frequency, or running the wooden stick around the bowl. Same way you can do with a glass. If it has rum in it, you can run your finger around the top of it and get that vibration, that harmonics. And you can also get something like a purifying mist, like some of these essential oils. Just put them into a little squishy bottle with water or whatever to diffuse it around your house. But obviously that's a spray and it might stain, so again, be careful with that and make sure it's not going to destroy your wooden floors or your sofas or whatever. I have several that I use, that I buy, and I can't tell you where I buy them because I buy them at a witch's market and I don't know the lady's name, and there's no details on the bottle, so sorry, I can't help you with that one. But there are many ways to cleanse the house, smudge your home. Incense sticks, smudge itself, resin, Palo Santo is the name of that wood, your cymbals, your Tibetan singing bowls, music, okay? And if you do all that and you still feel drained, have a shower or a salt bath, because that'll cleanse you, okay? Hope this helps. Please feel free to ask any questions if you need to know more. If you want me to put links into to the bottom of the comments for some of this stuff, I can do that too, okay? Take care, have a lovely day, and have a superb weekend. And I promise I will be shaved for Saturday night, okay? Bye bye now, thank you.